Hello my fellow freedom builders and welcome back to the channel. Now today is the 15th of March 2021 and as normally on the 15th of every month I'll make an update on my short-term swing trading portfolio, or my little trading hype portfolio as I call it. And as you can see, it has been running for 6 months now. And that is a decent test, I would say. And I have been saying for a while that I wouldn't put it into real money trading before I had some sort of experience with how it performs in a downtrend or some sort of retracement in the market. And we have had a bit of extra volatility, not really a retracement, but a bit of it. And as you can see, we are down from 200%. Last month we were up in 5 months we were up 200%, and now after 6 months I am quote unquote only up 190%. Today I'll show you a bit about why and what I'm going to do about it, and if it is so bad as it sounds. So let's have a quick look at it. First of all, my Excel spreadsheet here, as you can see, has had a bit of a drop down. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through the different stocks. As you can see, I am allowed to have up to 20 stocks, which is a 2x leverage. That is here. And around the beginning of February, it started to drop a bit because I started to get some sell signals. Right now, I'm down to 15 stocks and I will get it filled up to 20 again within the next week or so. I'll make a video about what sort of candidates I will be choosing for that. But right now I am at 15 stocks, meaning I am only at 1.5 in leverage. That is my own money and then 50% extra. Again, this is just a paper trading test, so it's not a real portfolio, not yet anyway. So we are at a index score of 190% right now. Now, I should say that this is not really a 10% drop in 1 month actually, because as you can see, we started here getting the returns, meaning that I actually started, if I should write it here, started at a 100 index here 6 months ago. And when I was at my best on the 12th of February here, we had a 200% in interest, meaning that I actually went to 300 in index here. That is a 200% return. Now I'm down to an 190% return here, meaning that I'm actually down to index 290. I hope that makes sense. So what I have actually lost this month, where we have had some sort of retracement in the market, it seems like I have lost 10%, but what I've actually lost is 10 out of 300, which is approximately 3.3%. So it's not that bad. It is a reasonable drawdown. And at the worst here, when I am doing this calculation each weekend, we were down around 175. So I was actually at the worst point down to index 275 from 100 index in the beginning. So that is 25 out of 300. So that is approximately 7 to 8% here. So that is the drawdown I've had this month, and right now it is around 3.3%, so that is very reasonable. I'm not too worried about this, and if on a leveraged portfolio you cannot stomach a drawdown of 8%, then you should definitely not use leverage, and you should not try and make a swing trading portfolio like this. So let's have a look at the stocks that are in the portfolio right now. I have them here in my watch list. And as you can see, we have InMode, which has been with us for quite a while now. I bought this one at the 28th of September. So that was, it is one of the first stocks. I have this AlphaTech as well. We have some from September here, but it is one of the first stocks I bought, the InMode stock. And it is still in a great uptrend. Going a bit below the 50 SMA here, but still bouncing nicely up. InMode in a nice trend, staying in the portfolio. The AlphaTech as well, it had a down day. I'm not certain what happened here. There was some earnings and some high volume, but it's still in the uptrend, so it didn't get so loud. As you can see over here, you can see they are, most of them, still in the green zone on my weekly chart. That is the indicator we have for my Danish subscribers here. And that one chooses the index automatically. So right now we are comparing to the SPY, so we are in the green zone. If you don't know what the green zone is, I have made a ton of videos about that, explaining my strategy. Then we have the Donnelly Financial Solutions, also a very nice uptrend here, and that one is actually accelerating. I am normally, when I talk about these regression channels here, I'm normally talking about that sometimes a trend accelerates, and that is of course a good thing, but we should also be aware that if it breaks down through this accelerated trend, it can take quite a hit then. But right now, Donnelly is just speeding up here, and we can see the RSI is just making higher and higher bottoms here, so that is very nice. Donnelly absolutely in no danger of getting kicked out of the portfolio. Then we have the Aspen Aerogels here. It has been in a bit of a downturn, but still in a decent uptrend. And you can see the 20 and the 50 SMA here. The RSI got a bit below the 50 line here on the daily, which worries me a bit. But right now it is still in the portfolio, and we might actually see that this is just what is called a bull flag. So if it breaks up through here today, there's a very good sign that it could go up significantly, 30, 40, 50% upwards here. So still in the portfolio. Then we have the city trends, also in the green zone on the weekend. As you can see, this is a very good indicator of a beginning trend when we start to see this. And normally I only take this swing trading candidates when this isn't green, but I am allowed to take it in yellow as well. So city trend bouncing nicely off the 20 SMA, also one that could actually, if it breaks this top, go a lot further upwards here. We have the Sykes Enterprise, took some huge swings down here. This is one of the reasons why I normally don't use standard stop losses. I have a fixed stop loss where I want to sell my stock, but sometimes we see these spikes down, and often you get stopped out on these spikes down, and then the stock continues upwards. So right now, if the stock can bounce on the 20 SMA and continue upwards, the Sykes Enterprises are still in the portfolio. Then we have the stock that I still haven't learned how to pronounce, the Killerkey and Suffer, I think it is. Strange name. But again, we are starting to see a bit of a worrisome pattern here. What I don't want to see in the stocks that are in my portfolio is that they're going up. First of all, I don't want to see lower tops here, but sometimes we have them on the daily chart. Then we see the breakdown through the 20 SMA, and if it bounces on the lower side of the 20 SMA and gets shot down from here, then I start to get worried, and the stock can be sold from the portfolio. But right now we're just giving it a chance to see if it can pop up again. If it starts to turn down, I simply just sell it. And some people are asking me, well, what if you sell a stock and then it starts to go up again? Well, that's quite simple. Then I can buy it again. It is as simple as that. Then we have the Tronox holding. Also one, and you can see many of these have had these retracements here, but only down to the mid zone between the 20 and 50 SMA, and then turning upwards again, so nothing to worry about here. We have the Modine Manufacturing here. Very nice uptrend, bouncing on the 20. As you can see, there's not much room for doing any adjustments here. It is just to keep them in the portfolio and let them really make some money. Carnival here is one of the stocks that I mentioned in one of my swing trading videos, and I took that one here at 46, and as you can see, even though there have been some swings, I took it around here. Since I made the video, you could have made around 22%. So I suggest that you keep an eye on these swing trading, short-term swing trading videos. I try to make one each week, so you can get some inspiration for your short-term trading if you do that. And this is definitely one of the stocks that have been earning me quite well. Then National Energy, that is also one of the stocks. As you can see, the latest stocks here, they have all been in my short-term swing trading videos. So again, one where you can see we have been making just in a short while here 21%, and still bouncing off the 20 SMA. Very nice. We have the blue Cora. That one has not made us any money. I think it is about a break even right now. I bought it here and we are down 1%. If it drops much further than this, you can see it kind of make this pattern. It is a bit messy, but we do have this roof on here and we are making some sort of ascending triangle, but it is a bit messy. I would like it to see it break above here, and if it does, you can just take the trade there. Very good. We have a few left. We have the Dorian Lpg. Also one that have been very volatile lately. I made the entry here and we are a bit up right now, but it has been very much oscillating around this one. But again, you can see that the buyers are coming in faster and faster and the sellers keep selling out pretty much at the same point here. So at some point I expect it to break this upper line, and we'll be making a ton of money on that as well. Then we have the G3, I think it is pronounced, G3 Apparel here. I know many of you wrote me that you had taken this trade. I told you about this triangle pattern here when I made my last swing trading video, and it broke up here. It's not that it has made us a fortune yet, but something like 5 or 6%, which is decent in this very uncertain, interest sensitive market. Then we have the DCP Midstream, an oil company with the midstream. And as I told you in the last video, midstream is a transportation either through pipes or ships or something like that. And well, it broke up. I actually don't recall the exact date where we bought it. It was the 3rd of March, so it's not that old here. I bought it here, so we are up a couple of percentage points on this, but as you can see the trend is very nice, bouncing off the 20 and so on. This is one of the trades that if I hadn't taken it already, I wouldn't mind having it in my portfolio by now. So DCP Midstream, absolutely also some interesting stuff. So we are back at in mode, and these are the 15 stocks, and as you can see still a bit down, but most of the stocks, 13-14 of them, are pointing very nicely upwards. And I'll try tomorrow to get a video made for you about some new hot swing trading stocks, so keep an eye out for that. Tomorrow or Wednesday at the latest you will have that one. Okay, that's all for now. That was my monthly update on my swing trading portfolio. Right now up 190% in 6 months, which is absolutely decent, I think. Talk to you soon. Take care of yourself and your money out there. Bye for now.